Hey, what is up guys? I'm KBHD here, and these are the new Beats Solo Pro headphones.
Hey, whoa, wait a second. I thought you hate Beats. What's going on?
You know what? It's kind of funny. I actually kind of started off like I really loved Beats, but then I sort of swung the other way, and then I hated Beats for a while, but then I sort of came back. But I don't know, I feel like I have to check these out. Look at the box they come in, which it says Solo Pros. They're called the Pros. I have to check them out. They come in a bunch of sweet colors, and then the box literally says more matte on it, as if that's a huge feature. So I don't know, I feel like I have to.
All right, well, does that mean I can have the Sonys then?
No, definitely. I'll keep using the Sonys, keep your hands off those, but these are definitely impressive to me, worth checking out. I'll show you why. So I got the blue ones, but there are a bunch of colors, including, yes, matte black everything, and matte red, and there's a dark blue. I went with sky blue, just to throw you guys off. But every one of these colors is a matte finish, soft touch all the way around, and they show absolutely no fingerprints anywhere. They're just really well built. This was one of my complaints about early Beats when they were just these like thin, glossy plastic bands that just broke super easily. This is basically the opposite. The top band is sturdy now. There's actually metal in the side pieces, and they adjust by sliding these metal pieces up or down to the size of your head. And it's rigid. Like, these are my favorite build of Beats headphones, actually of all time. But I also think that biggest improvement may have also led to this headphone's biggest downside, which is comfort. These are on-ear headphones, first of all, and they simply don't adjust very much. Like, they move around a little bit, but not a whole ton like some others, and they're generally just a lot more rigid, partially because of that metal. And that's the number one reason they're uncomfortable, is because they sit right on your ears and the clamp force is tight. And like sometimes when the clamp force of headphones is too tight and you know it, you can sort of break them in after a while. These haven't really had that effect. They've sort of stayed rigid, which means they're built well and they won't break, but it's still kind of uncomfortable. So I found I could wear these for a couple hours, and it didn't really get worse over that time, but they'd pretty much right away be a bit uncomfortable because they're squeezing my ears. But once you've got them on, that is actually where the fun starts. They turn on automatically when you open them, and they turn off actually right when you close them, which is a pretty good mechanism. There's no on-off button, so you never leave them on by accident and kill the battery. And once they're on, there's really just one controller, and it's the D-pad on the right-hand side, and it controls everything. One push for play pause, you got double tap for the next track, triple tap for the previous, and you can also volume up or volume down. And then the little button on the left can turn on or off transparency mode. And the noise cancellation is pretty good, like better than I expected. You turn it on and you can immediately hear everything drying out. It's great with background noise, great with public transit, and awesome on a plane. And the way they actually sound is good. Yeah, these Beats sound good. It's not like the previous Solos, which have been some just super bass heavy, overwhelming garbage. These are a totally different world. I'd actually say they sound pretty fun. Now, don't get me wrong, they're still heavier on the bass and the highs, less on the mids, which can make it sound a little bit shrill if you're used to flatter or more neutral sounding headphones. But in general, for most people, these will sound bright and clear and vivid, like a photo from a Samsung phone. You actually get a decent amount of isolation from the way these cups sit on your ears too, even though they're not over ear. But mainly that's because they clamp so hard. So yeah, if you're still someone who's worried about Beats because they might sound terrible, you don't have to worry about that anymore. But I'll still say the Sonys, Bose, and Sennheiser premium noise canceling headphones, I still think all sound better than these. But I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, they're headphones, like how many features can you have? The transparency mode, which uses the microphones to let you hear what's around you instead of canceling that sound, works very well. And the soft case they come in, it's just that, it's a soft case. So I'll say that's fine for me because I keep them in a backpack in a compartment by themselves. But of course, being soft, it's not super protective. So if you're tossing it in a travel bag with some other things, be careful. And then the main thing left is battery life, which on these is excellent. 40 hours with noise cancellation off and 20 hours of listening with noise cancellation or transparency mode on. I just did a pair of cross-country flights, about 5 hours each average, and I wore these the whole time. It was pretty uncomfortable, but I wore these the whole time, and I was left with about 46% after all that. So that about checks out. So that's great battery life. And they also fast charge. So you can add up, if you plug these in, I think about an hour of listening from being plugged in for 5 minutes. The only bummer is that they charge via Lightning, which I guess if you're an iPhone user already is not that much of a bummer. But for someone like me who paired them with an iPad Pro and an Android phone, it would have been great if they also used USB Type-C like those two things. But I mean, these are Beats. They're made by Apple. I don't even know why I get hopes up for that type of thing. But anyway, I'm gonna say these are my second favorite Beats ever. I'm still gonna say my favorite Beats are the Powerbeats Pro. Those are still a kick-ass pair of workout headphones. They actually fit and stay in my ears, and you can run around and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So I love the Powerbeats Pro. But yeah, as far as actual headphones that Beats have made, this is my favorite yet. I just wish they were more comfortable. And I'm so happy that I'm pleasantly surprised with the sound. For $300, these are competitive. You know, there's the $250 to $400 premium noise canceling headphone world out there. Like I said, I'm still gonna switch back to my Sonys. Yes, clone, I'm into the Sonys because they are more comfortable and they're over ear and they sound just a little bit better. But there is no problem with these Beats. Either way, it's worth noting there is a pair of over-ear noise-canceling Beats that I might have to check out, but in general, I'm impressed with these. Good job, Beats, or good job, Apple, I guess, with these. I'll be looking forward to the next pair. Maybe there's a pair of wireless matte black Beats Pro coming. That'd be kind of sick, actually. Either way, hey, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. It's Techvember. Technovember. It's Techvember. That doesn't roll off the tongue as well, but it's happening. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.